He was broke, not just in money, but in his mind. Every morning he woke up with a heavy heart. Every night he went to bed with regret. He looked around and saw others achieving, growing, and living dreams he thought were impossible for him. He told himself, "One day I'll start. One day I'll change." But one day never came. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. And his dreams slowly slipped away. He didn't lack talent. He didn't lack ideas. What he lacked was action. And action, he realized too late, was the one thing that separated the ordinary from the extraordinary.
His name was Alex, a simple man with simple goals, trapped in a life that felt repetitive and hopeless. He worked the same 9-to-5 job, staring at the same walls, answering the same calls, doing the same tasks. He spent his free time scrolling on his phone, watching other people live the life he wanted. He envied them silently, wondering why life wasn't fair. He thought, if only I had more money, if only I had more connections, if only I had more time. But in truth, none of that mattered. What mattered was what he did in this moment, right now. One rainy evening, while sitting in a quiet cafe, Alex met his old friend Ethan. Ethan used to be just like him. Average job, average dreams, average life. But today, Ethan looked alive. He was confident. He had energy. He had something Alex desperately wanted: freedom. Alex asked, "How did you do it, Ethan? How did you change your life?"
Ethan smiled and leaned closer. "I changed one habit," he said. "One habit that changed everything." "What habit?" Alex asked, curious. "Every time an idea came to my mind, I had 5 minutes to act. Not tomorrow, not later, now. If I wanted to learn something, I started immediately. If I had a business idea, I wrote it down in those 5 minutes. If I wanted to exercise, I put on my shoes instantly. 5 minutes, that's all. But I never hesitated. I never waited. And those small actions, repeated over time, became unstoppable momentum." Alex was skeptical. "Just 5 minutes?" he asked. "Can that really change anything?"
Ethan nodded. "You'll see. The richest people in the world aren't different because they are luckier or smarter. They are different because they act while others wait. They start when others procrastinate. That's the secret." That night, Alex decided to try. He wrote down 3 things he could do in the next 5 minutes. He wrote his first business idea. He read a chapter from a book about wealth and habits. And he set his alarm 30 minutes earlier for the next day. It was small, it was simple, but it was a start. The next morning, he woke up and did it again. And the day after, and the day after. At first, nothing seemed to change. The work was small, the results were small, but the habit was building. Slowly, he felt lighter. Slowly, he felt in control. Slowly, he felt alive. His mind began to expand. Ideas came faster. He took risks he never thought he could. And every small success, no matter how tiny, gave him confidence.
Within a few months, Alex noticed a change he couldn't ignore. He was no longer living paycheck to paycheck. He wasn't rich yet, but he was moving. His actions created momentum.
His small wins grew into bigger wins. And with each win, he grew stronger, bolder, more focused. Alex realized something that most people never understand. The rich don't get special luck. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They create their moment. Every decision, every action, every small step counts. You don't need millions to start. You don't need perfect conditions. You just need to start. And to start, you need action.
Most people waste years waiting for the right time. They wait for inspiration. They wait for courage. They wait for a sign from the universe. But the truth is, the perfect moment never comes. The right time never comes. There is only now. And if you take action now, you set your life on a completely different path. Alex's transformation wasn't about huge leaps. It was about small, consistent steps taken without fear. Every day, he chose action over hesitation. Every day, he chose courage over comfort. Every day, he chose to grow, even when it was uncomfortable, even when it was difficult, even when it felt impossible. Weeks turned into months. Months turned into a year. Alex was no longer the man who waited and watched. He was a man who acted and achieved. His business grew, his confidence soared. His life was no longer controlled by fear or hesitation. And all of it began with one simple habit: 5 minutes of immediate action.
Listen carefully. Your dreams, your goals, your potential, they are waiting for you, but they will never come to those who wait. They will come to those who act. They will come to those who take responsibility for their life. They will come to those who refuse to let fear, laziness, or doubt control their future. This is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when life feels easier. Now. Take one action, one small step, one decision, and then repeat it. Do it again and again, because momentum, once started, cannot be stopped. Alex's story is not just Alex's. It is yours. It is mine. It is anyone who ever dreamed but hesitated. From today, stop saying someday. Stop waiting. Start today. Start now. Take that one step. Do that one thing you've been postponing, because one habit, one decision, one action can completely change your life. Remember, the world rewards those who act. The world rewards courage. The world rewards momentum. Don't wait for the right moment. Make the moment right. And just like Alex, you can rise, you can achieve, and you can live the life you've always dreamed of. Every story a lesson. Every lesson a life. If this story touched your heart and you felt even a tiny push to start something, hit the like button. And if you want more short, powerful,